Pokemon Horizons Episode 5. Last week's episode, it was the meeting Roy. And I was actually expecting that, Roy would join the team in the last week's episode, but he didn't, so I assume that is going to happen in this episode. That's my assumption. And I think... God, what was it? That someone... I think I remember thinking that someone was going to try and stop it. Like his grandfather? Maybe. I have been spoiled on one thing about this episode. Well, I guess it isn't like confirmed. But if it comes up, I'll mention it. And if it doesn't, I'll still mention what I thought I got spoiled at the end. But let's see. I hope it's fake. What I read. Because I haven't actually seen it. I just read a text about it. And they're doing a bit of a recap of last week's episode. And this would be cool if they do the recaps are Rico's journal, that we have seen her write in. That is what becomes, the recaps. I hope so. Yep, a big ass ship. Yeah, and those two relics are linked up with each other. And I assume what we just heard was Roy getting shocked by Captain Pikachu, which makes sense, because Captain Pikachu doesn't know Roy. It's kind of like, this is a intruder. Let's skip the intro. I'll find you, Hugator. Alright, so this is the episode he's gonna get Fuecoco. I hope he gets given Fuecoco. And that it isn't that this Fuecoco is just a wild Pokemon. I hope it belongs to... Actually, I would like it to be the engine girl, but... The engineer, let's call her. I don't think it's what you think. Okay, there we go. Alright, that was funny. She's like, oh god. Is he in love with me? Oh, okay, I didn't notice that he's a bit shorter than her. I think it would be cool if it turns out that Roy is maybe like a year or two younger. I think I would like him to be like 2 years younger than Liko. It kind of looks that way to me. Oh god. The Joy. I'm gonna call her Joy. I don't remember her name. Her little sleeping outfit. I like that. Like, does he want to become your partner? And I mean, this episode is going to be a bit of a workout for me, since I'm doing my standing workout for the day. Let's go ask him. And he's reminiscing. Okay, no, he looks up to Charizard. I like Sprigatito. It actually sounds pretty good. Oh, 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 got it. Like, why are you screaming? Be quiet. It's night. Want to sleep. Don't worry. You'll meet Hogator in the morning. But now, they don't know each other like completely, but they've been together for, I assume, 3 months. Yeah, I'm trying to have, like a sweet moment here. But I think him singing, the For Coco song is sweet. Oh god. She's like, someone has to fix this. And that is where the flag he found is going to get used. Or not. I thought that, you know what? I found this this flag. Why did I say map? This flag. Then they go, oh, it's our flag. You know what? Let's cut it up and use it to patch the holes. And that's a very damaged Pokeball. Apricots. Which is why Kirk... Oh, okay. I mean, obviously, I don't think that's exactly how it looks inside of a Pokeball, but they're kind of showing that a luxury ball, is very, nice inside for the Pokemon. Because I've actually never really thought about... I'm putting a lure to try and catch Fuecoco. I recognize that. Oh, or not. I was thinking he's gonna be oh, I recognize him. But no. He's just like, oh god, it's the village elder. He's like, I want to meet him. He's like, it's fine. Well, it's not fine, but don't get angry at him, He's just a child. But you have to think, okay, sure, he is just a child. I'm not going to be that angry, but you have to know that it's dangerous. Just boarding a ship. You're going to get kidnapped. I think it's more of an anger of, fear. He's like, oh god, we're eating them. Okay, they're gonna use the string shot to repair the ship. Or at least try to. Oh my god, it's the Johto starter. Johto? Right? It's the Johto starters. Man, I don't want... okay, we're in Kanto, we're in the Seven Islands. Okay, that's fine. Show the Kanto starters. But I hope in the future, like I don't mind the show starting with a bunch of canto wanking, but I hope we get past that soon. Because I don't know, to me it seems very weird that we just saw 3 wild canto starters. Because no one on this this island is a Pokemon trainer, right? So it just felt weird. Like those other Pokemon I can deal with. Oh. We still have them tracked, I guess they haven't found the tracking beacon when they have been looking around the ship to fix what the problem was. So they basically are Pokemon trainers, but they're not Pokemon trainers. Yeah. So I guess like technically they're wild Pokemon, but but not. Like smart. He's like, no. And also, if we attack the ship, whoever's on the ship is just gonna call, the other ones, like the ones who are not on the ship. And then we're not going to ambush them. He's like, oh god, well, good thing I have camouflage on, so they couldn't see me. I hope he catches, or like he gets a Pokeball for Fuecoco. I hope it isn't that he just befriends them and he never catches a Pokemon. Oh my god, that's attractive. Holy shit. The Metagross trainer. I mean, I think she's the best looking out of this team. And also, she's my favorite character so far. He's like, oh, so there's something with the ship. It's like, well, I can understand how Freed is thinking that, oh god, if there's something wrong with the ship, like taking the children there probably isn't the best. Okay, yeah. She and her Metagross are tired. I mean, if they spent the whole night fixing the ship, and even more now, like I think Metagross and... Man, I want to learn her name. And you guys are all tired. Well, I assume a lot of you people are tired. The only one who truly saw were considered tired was Metagross and its trainer. I want to say her name starts with an M, but I'm not sure. What's that? I mean, I can understand why they're like, let's not use our flying, like our Skarmories in battle, because I kind of want my Skarmory to have the energy to retreat in case we need to. So I can understand not using them, like, as a front battler, right? Unless you're up against, like a trainer that you feel like will be easy to defeat. Like when she used her Skarmory versus Lico's Sprigatito. Oh, we're gonna get an actual Okay, nice. So this time, it seems like maybe he's gonna use another Pokemon rather than his Ceruledge. No, it's not gonna be your fault. It's not your fault, Lico. It's their fault. It's the Explorer's fault. Oh yeah, Metagross is already tired and apparently got hit by some type of move. Especially like a Stone Edge on my Rhydon. Take this. I guess, was that Rock Blast? Yes, it's not Rock Tomb. It did not look like Stone Edge. But the thing is that Stone Edge, it changes like how it looks all the time. Sometimes it comes out of the ground like that. Sometimes it is just like how that dog Pokemon used Rockruff. It's my way out. And it's my way out of this fucking island. I like how her trembling isn't as like shaky as his. Like there's like subtlety to it. Let's do it. Oh god, and you're blushing? Oh god, he's like, stay right here, friend. We'll do this. We'll fix this up for you. She's like, oh no. Well, I guess we're gonna have the battle then. Oh no, I think what I read is gonna be true. Please let it not be true. Because this is gonna be Rico's first battle. Let's see how she does. And they're switching. Alright, nice. They're kind of like, you know what? We held the line. Now it's up to you two. Okay, it's nice seeing him use his Corviknight. Ah, to cut the strength shot. Got it. Well, how long it's gonna hold, who knows? I mean, I guess it's only needs to hold as long until they can properly repair it, right? Doesn't have to be a permanent fix. It's nice seeing Chansey in battle. Oh. Oh god. I mean, that makes sense, you know. That it would turn out this way. He's like, of course. Charizard is cool, man. Oh, poor Chansey. But it's not completely out. It's kind of like, you know what, before I get knocked out, let's retreat. Maybe use a soft boiled. Oh. Well, almost. He's like, you're ignoring me? Take this hurricane then. Oh god. I kind of wish he would have done, like, let's say he did a hurricane. It was true. Oh, I don't like that at all. The fact that they completely skipped her battle. Her very first win, they skipped it. Okay, to sing, to give him the confidence. Okay, this is cute. I actually like this. As long as it isn't that he needs to do this all the time, he's gonna use a fire type attack. But why is that guy just waiting? He's like, okay, I'll just wait. I'll be a nice man. I'll not use like a rock attack on you. Or like double edge. Like, alright, that did 0 damage, but you actually got it off. But man, why did they skip her first win? Her first actual battle? They skipped it. I can't believe this. So it was true. But I like that Amethyos is kind of like, you know what? You fucked up. Let me now. Is he gonna kidnap both of them or just Liko? Okay, nothing happened. Like there, right? We didn't see. So maybe he's not gonna, capture. Alright, well, I like that episode. Actually, really like that episode. There's only one thing I have like a problem with, and it's the fact that we missed her first actual battle. Come on, guys. If you're gonna show her do at least a battle, it should be the first one. Especially since she won, Yeah, sure, she was fighting a gold duck, she has a type advantage, but I'm sure that battle might have been somewhat difficult. Kind of didn't look that way by how Sprigatito reacted, which makes it even worse. I would have liked if they spent the time showing that battle of Sprigatito fighting that gold duck and struggling, but then winning in the end. Maybe overgrowth activated and you got even stronger leaf edge, while it already has a super strong leaf edge, right? That would have been great. To make it special, because now it's kind of like, oh, okay. Her first battle, we didn't get to see it, it didn't mean anything. So the first battle that they're gonna show us of Liko, are they even gonna do that? Because now you're kind of like, oh wait, like one thing about, okay, let's see. I'll talk more about that after this. The Mantis Pokemon Strike. 1.5 meters, and that's just the average. Obviously, they change. I'm gonna say pirates. It might be ninja. Yeah. I'm thinking it's like look a bit like sabers, and how it fights is like swashbuckling, just crazy pirate. Very cool. Alright, well, I saw that, so next episode, Ceruledge. Okay, where I was ended. So now when they show her, one thing that like I'm kind of like, oh god, it's how is this show gonna be? Because I actually like Pokemon battles, but I also like how this story is going. It's kind of hard to say like, oh, actually, I'm really enjoying Pokemon Horizons. I thought this episode was really good, but we haven't really gotten a Pokemon battle yet, like a true Pokemon battle with a finish. Because Amethyos and Freed, they're fighting, but nothing is really happening there. No one is really winning or losing. I kind of wish that when Freed was not paying attention to Amethyos, Like the first time when he used Hurricane, I kind of wish he would have done more damage, like an actual hit, so that Fried goes, oh shit, I need to focus. But then Fried makes a true mistake. He stops focusing on it, and looks at Roy or whatever, and that is when we get there at the end. He's like, I told you, should have listened to my warning that you should pay attention to me, so now I'm gonna snatch her. So that he got punished twice. So that he redid that mistake of not paying attention to the battle he's currently in, even after Charizard taking a huge hit from Corviknight. Because now, in how it looked like that Hurricane really did nothing to Charizard. And I mean, that's a strong Corviknight. It took, was it a flamethrower, I think, from a Charizard? Presumably other fire type attacks. So, but still, I would have wanted a little bit more oomph. So I wonder if this is kind of like how the battles are gonna be in the show for maybe a while. Where there really is a conclusion to them. They're not really paying much attention to the battles. It's more along the things are just something that happens to move the story along. Like it isn't something that you put effort into. It's kind of sad. I kind of wish they would do both. But it seems like at the moment they're focusing more on just moving the story rather than the battles. But I would like them to put a little bit more effort into the battles. Maybe instead of showing both the Metagross and the Chansey fighting, that is the thing that we could have just skipped and just shown the aftermath and then see Lico's entire battle, Even though it was cool seeing Chansey fight.